And welcome to day 8 of the 21-day reset. I feel like getting comfy for this one. So it's day 1 of week 2, and I am so excited to get started with this week because this is where the real magic happens. So last week we did a lot of learning about how our brains work, the importance of how we speak to ourselves, how that matters, and how we might just be holding on to years and years worth of trauma and situations that we genuinely thought we were over. We learned nervous system regulation, and we learned how to catch our bodies up to the present moment through tools like meditation, and how to just remind our mind and our bodies that it's safe now. We began noticing our thoughts more and learning how to speak to ourselves better. We learned how to pause and to choose differently in order to break away from all the negative cycles that we've been used to and that we've been stuck in for years. And we may have only been doing all of this for a week, but we have made some serious changes to our lives already, and that is incredible. We are well into our healing journey and our transformation, and we are just deep into the entire mind reset. But this week, our focus is future you, because we're not just surviving anymore, we can begin creating. The past is officially in the past, and the only direction we'll be looking in from now on is forward. And one of the most powerful tools for that, and what today's lesson is going to be about, is visualizing. We already know that our subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's been imagined. So when we sit and visualize our future, our mind literally thinks it's real. And the more we visualize, the more that reality becomes familiar to our brain, and it actually becomes our brain's new default setting without us even having lived it yet. And when that happens, that's when we bring it into this reality, into real time, into this world, and we get to experience it here and now. You may have also heard it being referred to as mental rehearsals, and don't just take my word for it. Go and look at yourself at how many successful people openly talk about how powerful it can be. I'm talking Conor McGregor, Tiger Woods, Usain Bolt, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey. All of these people all had one thing in common. They all seen it mentally first before it happened in this time. But today, as it's new to us, we will be starting off small, because the truth is, this might actually be really difficult for some of you guys. If you're anything like me, I did actually really struggle with this at first as well. Because it's all about closing your eyes and creating a mental picture. And for me, I used to just close my eyes and see darkness, or I'd see some colours, or I'd see the back of my eyelids. Like, I couldn't actually see anything at first. But just like any other part of your brain, this can be trained. The more we practice it, the stronger and stronger it gets, and the clearer and clearer the mental picture becomes. So let's do a little exercise now. I want you to close your eyes and we'll see how powerful your imagination is. Close your eyes. I want you to just picture an apple. What colour is it? Is it red and glossy like one from Snow White, or green and crisp and just looks sour? Notice the exact shade it is. Is it a deep red, a bright candy red, or a soft pale green? Now bring your focus to the details. Maybe it's got some brown marks on it, tiny speckles on its skin. See where the light reflects off its surface. Now picture it in your hand. How does it feel? Smooth, cold against your palm? Notice its weight. Is it heavy or light? Next, I want you to imagine you've just taken a bite. Hear the loud crunch as your teeth sinks in. Feel the juice explode across your tongue, trickling to the back of your throat. Is it sharp and tangy if it was green, or is it a sweet flavour if it's red? Feel your mouth water. Notice the texture, the crisp outer skin, the soft, juicy flesh inside. Swallow and feel that refreshing sweetness travel down your throat. Finally, pull the apple away from your mouth. Look at the bite mark you've made. Notice the details. See the marks your teeth has made. How was that? How did you find it? And that is an exercise that you can practice at any time, while you're out walking the dog, while you're doing the dishes, while you're brushing your teeth. And each time you will be able to start seeing the apple more and more clearly. All it takes is 10 or 20 seconds to just close your eyes and focus on the visualizing. And the ultimate goal is that we get so good at it, we can do it with our eyes open. But that was just the warm up part. The real task of today is starting to focus and visualizing on the future that you want to create. And don't worry, this part is fun. So today, I want you to go about your day as normal, but when it's safe to do so, take 10 seconds and just see her. See who it is that you wanted to create. Picture your happiest self. See you laughing and smiling. See your healthiest self. See you making a nourishing meal and enjoying every bite. See you out walking or exercising, or see you walking into the gym. See your calmest self. See you sitting, doing your morning meditations, or outside doing some yoga and stretching. See yourself taking deep, intentional breaths before you take your morning sip of coffee. See yourself noticing and expressing gratitude for all of the small things. See you driving to work, not with dread or anxiety or angry because you're stuck in traffic. See you laughing and smiling, singing along the way. See you walking in and greeting your coworkers, happy and excited to be there. Just before you open your eyes, add in an affirmation. Repeat, I am becoming her. My life is aligning with this version of me. She's already within me. I choose to become her today. So try it today, at least 5 times. Any more, brilliant, because the more we do it, the easier it's going to get. The more you see your happiest, most abundant, calmest, healthiest self, the quicker you will become her in this reality. But start simple. Start really small. See yourself just having a good day at work. See yourself going out for a 5 or 10-minute walk. Because as someone who did seriously struggle with visualizing at first, things like this really helped me, as well as doing exercises like the Apple warm-up exercise and stuff like that. I also just seen myself doing the simple things that I would be fulfilling that very day. Like, I'd be lying in bed in the morning before getting up. I would see myself visually getting up, walking into the bathroom, using the toilet, brushing my teeth, and then 5 minutes later, I'd be doing it. I focused on building that muscle by pre-seeing things that were already so familiar to me, so they were easier for me to visualize. And when I was actually doing them things, like I was actually stood in front of the mirror brushing my teeth, I would take a moment and pause and notice and acknowledge that I visually seen this first. It's almost like I was just building trust with myself over and over and over again, because I learned that if I visually seen it in my mind first and then it would actually happen, my brain started to get the message like, oh, so that's how it works. And now I get to use it to my advantage. Like when I'm running and I'm like 5k in and I've hit such a mental barrier and I've still got like another 5 or 10k to go, I see myself running further along my route. Like I see myself down the street and round the corner, still running, but enjoying it. And then 5 minutes later, I'm actually doing it. And before I know it, I have actually managed to carry on my run. But let's go into today's case study. It's just a little inspiring story about a woman who we all know and love, and that is the icon that is Oprah Winfrey. Now, Oprah grew up in poverty, faced abuse, and just carried deep shame and self-doubt. Like many of us girls, she was just surviving. But she shifted from chasing validation to just seeing her own truth. Things changed for her when she stopped trying to prove herself and just started trying to understand what it was she wanted instead. So she slowed down, she got quiet, she journaled, she healed, and she just started really listening to her body and trusting her gut instincts. She identified what it was exactly that she wanted, and when things and opportunities came up that didn't feel aligned with her, like she got offered a job role in news, she turned it down with ease because she knew that wasn't truly what she wanted. So instead of taking a job that she knew deep down she didn't truly care for, she instead listened to her instinct and her gut, and that's when the real change happened. Because she then got the opportunity to pivot into talk shows, which she did, and she just got to sit and be her most true, authentic self, and the world loved it. She took the leap and got blessed with the results, all because she got really, really, really clear on what it was exactly that she wanted. But her journey just proves that when you first focus on you and healing yourself and becoming your most aligned, healthiest, highest form, that's when the world of opportunities opens up for you and you get anything you desire. You don't need to know the final destination of your journey yet. You just need to start becoming the person who's going to make it there. Anyway, girls, I am going to end today's lesson here. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And please, when this video turns off, take a minute to just close your eyes and start visualizing and creating and painting the mental picture of the future that you want. Mwah! Bye. See you tomorrow.